What is up, guys? This is Atticus the Death Metaler. Before I start this video, I want to give a shout out to Black Crown Initiate. These guys are fucking awesome. They deserve all the attention and recognition because these guys are pretty much a mix of Opeth, Porcupine Tree, Eon, and Cow Decapitation rolled up to one. I had the lovely chance to meet them at Metal Alliance Orlando, and these guys are wonderful and talented individuals and need all the recognition and all the attention they need in the metalhead community. They are the future of heavy metal. I'm providing you a link on the description below to their indie merch store, where they have started their pre-orders for their new album, The Wreckage of Stars, their debut album, which is going to come out on September 30th, 2011. I recommend that you pre-order it and support real metal bands that work really hard for the metalhead community. So, let's get started on the real topic. So, Anita Sarkeesian. Anita Sarkeesian. If you do not know who she is a well-known feminist in the feminist and white knight communities, being known as for her YouTube channel Feminist Frequency, where she basically talks about how there is blatant misogyny and sexism over the media, especially in video games like Dragon Age Origins and Assassin's Creed, Dead Space, Fallout, Red Dead Redemption, you know, all those video games. When in truth, the reality is that, you know, men are treated unfairly in video games too, as in, you know, a lot of men get killed more than women and stuff. But I'm getting a little bit off topic here and stuff, so let's get down to the real point. So as I flew down home from my trip to Colorado, I looked through some of my newsfeed on my Facebook and realized, and one of my friends posted an article that she was receiving death threats and she had to leave her place for the safety of her friend's place in order for that person to not fucking go into her house and fucking kill her. And as much as I do not like Anita Sarkeesian or what she talks about, I mean, I would, like, she's free to talk about her, you know, her feminist talk or whatnot, saying that, you know, the patriarchy is still out there and is real, and there's still sexism and misogyny that happens in first world countries, and, you know, there's blatant misogyny and sexism in, like, video games and movies and the media and shit, and then it helps, you know, young men become potential rapists. Like, that's fine, she can talk about all that stuff. But to go as far as, you know, sending death threats to her, like, that's just stepping over the fucking boundaries. That's just pushing the fucking boundaries there. So, I mean, you know, like, you know, I don't like her, but I wouldn't go as far as saying, oh, I'm gonna fucking burst in your house, I'm gonna rape you and slit your throat. I wouldn't go as far as that. As much as I don't like feminists, and as much as I don't like Anita Sarkeesian, I wouldn't go as far as sending death threats to them. Because, you know, in the real truth, that's going to boost their need of having more feminism in first world countries, because, you know, later on she says that, oh, this is why we need more feminism, because women are being sent death threats on a daily, day-to-day basis on social media. And, you know, I'm not going to deny that I was sent death threats. As many of you know, I've, you know, talked about this story a lot, that I've received death threats multiple times, and this cunt was absolutely crazy. Good thing that she lives in Australia, out of my reach, because if she managed to break into my door, I would be ready with a 12-gauge shotgun ready to blow her head off. Just saying. So, as you know, I was looking into this, Blue Magus and Sean the Original presented their own opinions on this whole death threat drama that has happened. And so I decided to take a look on what they were talking about, and I usually keep an open mind on stuff. So, especially towards Sean the Original's video, which I will provide in the description below. And he provided this the screen cap of the death threats that Anita was given. So it is by a person by the name of Kevin Dobson, and it is a total of like 10 tweets. So I am going to be reading them to you all. So here we go. The first one goes, "Hey Anita, I want to taste your sweet pussy. I'm going to rape your cunt with a pole. I want to bite the side of your neck and drink your blood. All I want is for you to be mine, my love. I want to caress you and taste you. I want to fuck your hot pussy." Ugh. Just a thought. I mean, I don't find Anita Sarkeesian attractive at all, but, you know, that's just me. "I'm going to go to your apartment at blah, blah, blah. It is blocked, so just, you know, for the sake of Anita's privacy, and rape you to death. After I'm done, I'll ram a tire iron up your cunt." So this guy is pretty much a Ted Bundy wannabe. "I'm going to kill Johnny too. He's a fruitcake. Oh, Anita, you're so beautiful and sexy. You know that? If only we could be together. I'd give anything to drink in your laugh and your smiles. But instead, I'll drink your blood out of your cunt after I rip it open. I'm going to kill your parents too, and again, you know, address is blocked. I've seen their house." So, to the person who made those tweets, is a fucking psychopathic piece of shit. That's no doubt in my mind about that. But here's a really fishy thing. Really, really fishy part. And I'm going to explain this, and of course, you know, Sean the Original stated this in his video as well. If you look at the tweets, especially down in the first one, you can see that the first one was typed 3 minutes ago. The second one was 3 minutes. Third one was 3 minutes. 1 minute. 1 minute. 59 seconds. 42 seconds. And 12 seconds. Another fishy thing is that, you know, I'm pretty sure that Anita Sarkeesian is logged into her Twitter account. I should know this because I'm usually logged on to my Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube accounts like all the time. And if she known about this, if she saw this herself, her account would have been signed in. This screen cap that I have presented to you, she is not signed in. So how the hell, in the righteous hell, would she talk about this and saying, you know, I've been receiving death threats, when of course she was not logged in on her Twitter account? Because if she was logged into her Twitter account, she would have known by now. Maybe this is a fake account that she have made in order to gain a lot of attention to herself, to the recent drama that's going on with Zoe. I forget her last name, but I watched a recent video by Mr. Repsion, and I know I'm not a fan of Mr. Repsion anymore after what he did to some guy and all this other shit that he's done. But he did bring out some pretty good statements on this whole Zoe drama that's going on. But I think the real reason is because, you know, she's not getting a lot of attention while Zoe's getting a bunch of attention. So Anita decided to make this fake Twitter account and send off these death threats to her Twitter page. Then, you know, delete the page and, you know, make a big deal that this is why we need feminism. Now, if by chance I am wrong, then I apologize, and this person is a piece of shit if this person is real. But if by chance, if I'm right, Anita Sarkeesian, I'm sorry for saying this, but you are an attention whore. I know a lot of you feminists don't like being called attention whores, or being called whores in general, but you fit the category of being called an attention whore. For doing this shit, like, I mean, the things don't lie. With all these tweets spanning over like 3 minutes all the way to like 12 seconds, and the fact that, you know, you are not signed in, you are basically an attention whore. I'm sorry, but if you're willing to go as far as, you know, faking death threats and saying that this is why we need more feminism, you are pretty much a raging fucking hypocrite, and that you are wanting to gain a lot of attention to all the feminists and white knights who will defend you and call you your matriarchal queen and say that this is why we need more feminism. I'm sorry, but if you're willing to stoop this low, then I'm pretty sure that you'll be losing a shit ton of respect to the people who are watching you and stuff. So that's just me. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but if by chance that I am right, Anita Sarkeesian, you are an attention whore. I'm sorry, but if you're doing this, you deserve to be called an attention whore. So I guess that's that. I want to give a shout out to Blue Magus and Sean the Original for presenting their sides, their thoughts and opinions onto this topic. I am, of course, Atticus the Death Metaler. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. The links are on the description below. Keep it metal. Have a wonderful day.